of this book is well established. It harmonizes with the rest of the scriptures in showing Jehovah to be a merciful and loving God, pardoning error and passing over transgression. Mix 7. 18-20. Compare X34. 6, 7. PS 86. 5. From earliest times the Jews accepted this book as authentic. About a century after Micah's time, his words spoken during Hezekiah's reign about the desolation of Jerusalem were quoted by certain older men of Judah when making a point in defense of Jeremiah the prophet. J 26. 17-19. Compare Mic 3. 12. Centuries afterward, the Jewish chief priests and scribes, on the basis of Micah's prophecy, confidently stated that the Christ was to be born in Bethlehem. Mount 2. 3-6. Compare Mic 5. 2. The fulfillment of prophecies respecting Samaria, Jerusalem, and the Messiah, or Christ, stamped this book as being inspired of God. Noteworthy, too, is the fact that Jesus' words about a man's enemies being persons of his household parallel Micah 7. 6. Mount 10. 21, 35, 36. Micaiah me middle.Kaya who is like Jehovah. 1. Wife of King Hoboam, daughter of Uriel of Gibeah, and the mother of King Abijah of Judah. She's also called Maacah. 2 Ch 11. 18, 20. 13. 1, 2. Micaiah 392 a candid statement of the wrongdoing of Israel and of Judah, a forecast of desolation for Samaria and Jerusalem, and promises of restoration covers a period leading up to and possibly following the desolation of Samaria in 740 BCE. Wrongdoing of Israel and Judah is contrasted with Jehovah's righteous requirements. Oppressors lie in bed, plotting to seize homes and fields. When day dawns, they carry out their schemes too. 1, 2 unsuspecting passers-by are robbed. Women and children are victimized too. 8, 9 those responsible for administering justice exploit the people as though they were animals. 3. 1-3 false prophets call out, peace. But they sanctify war against anyone that does not put something into their mouths. 3. 5 judges, priests, and prophets are solely out for gain, yet they claim Jehovah's support. 3. 9-11 loyal ones are virtually non-existent. Princes and judges seek bribes, and not even family members can be trusted. 7. 1-6 Jehovah delivered his people from Egypt, and guided and protected them. No amount of sacrificing will compensate for their revolt. 6. 3-7 He requires that his people exercise justice, love kindness, and walk modestly with him. 6. 8 Jehovah's judgments against Israel. Judah, too, will be affected. Jehovah's judgment will result in Samaria's being reduced to a heap of ruins. The disaster will reach even as far as Judah and Jerusalem. 1. 3-16 Calamity will come upon Israel. Her fields will be apportioned to others too. 3-5 Jehovah will strike his people. They will eat but not get filled, they will sow seed but not enjoy any fruitage. 6. 13-16 Remnant will be gathered and true worship exalted. The remnant of Israel will be gathered together like a flock in the pen, with their king before o textoi acute miritra longo. Michael 393-2. Son of Imlah and a prophet of Jehovah to the northern kingdom of Israel during King Ahab's reign. 1 Chi 22. 8 While King Jehoshaphat of Judah was visiting Ahab, the Israelite king invited him to join in a military campaign against the Syrians to regain possession of Ramoth Gilead. Jehoshaphat accepted, but asked that the word of Jehovah be sought. So Ahab summoned 400 prophets and asked them, "Shall I go against Ramoth Gilead in war, or shall I refrain?" They answered in the affirmative, saying that Jehovah would give the city into the king's hand. However, Jehoshaphat wanted more assurance, whereupon Ahab reluctantly sent for Micaiah, the prophet who had always prophesied bad for him. The dispatched messenger urged Micaiah to speak words to Ahab like those of one of the other prophets. At first Micaiah did so, but Ahab placed him under oath to speak truth in the name of Jehovah. At that, Micaiah said, "I certainly see all the Israelites scattered on the mountains, like sheep that have no shepherd." 1 Chi 22. 1-17. 2 Ch 18. 1-16. Micaiah then proceeded to relate his vision of Jehovah sitting on his heavenly throne and asking assembled spirit creatures, "Who will fool Ahab, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth-Gilead?" One of the spirits volunteered to go and become a deceptive spirit in the mouth of all of Ahab's prophets. Jehovah replied, "You will fool him, and, what is more, you will come off the winner. Go out and do that way." Micaiah then told Ahab that God had put a deceptive spirit into the mouth of all his prophets, but Jehovah himself has spoken calamity concerning you. With that the false prophet Zedekiah struck Micaiah upon the cheek and asked mockingly, "Just which way did the Spirit of Jehovah pass along from me to speak with you?" Micaiah boldly replied, "Look. You are seeing which way on that day when you will enter the innermost chamber to hide yourself." Ahab then commanded that Micaiah be put in the house of detention, where the prophet would be fed with reduced allowances of bread and water until the king returned in peace.